Welcome to the second qualifier of the MetaPlays Halo Wars 2 Amateur 2v2 League. This is our blue team. They're called Scabba. In the dark blue, we've got Shanagon, aka Sean V. And in the teal, this is Typhloss.
And over on the red side, we have Skunky Wizards with STLR Skunky and Psychic Wizard. They are Serena and Shippy, Shipmaster.
Yes, as for the blue team, they are Shippy and Kinsano. So Shippy, the common denominator. There's a lot of action in the middle already with Ghosts, Marines, and Grunts. Do want to take over all of that yellow if possible.
Yeah, red is committing quite a lot to try to get that power here. They already sent 2 Marines up there and dropped some ice blocks. They're trying to go for the steal of the power. That's not their own. Dark blue having to back off.
Yellow's doing pretty good too. Like, that was a Marine kill right away. Hurts a lot when UNSC loses a Marines this early on.
Dark blue here, Shanagon and Shipmaster went triple supply opener and into a second ghost immediately. Ooh. So he should be able to take this back.
Yeah, there's
no
only
minis though.
One Marine.
Triple supply, but no minis yet.
Typhloss going a little bit more standard. Now upgrading the generator and getting an early barracks out, but also very late on the minis. So Team Red a little bit ahead on that, but not by much. Sending a grunt back now is Psychic Wizard to work on even more. Skunky only now.
Surprised by the Serena pick here. This isn't the map where you would want to burn a Serena necessarily.
Yeah, it's so big. How do you even get across in time with that ice cream truck?
That and all the nodes in the middle are very. They don't cover too much other than like. Yeah. Between the 2 expos, but you can just go around them or down the middle.
Hard agree. It's kind of not like the 1v1 version of the map, which is super easily covered by Serena, actually. So she might be a pick there, but maybe not in the 2v2s. Okay, all these minis are finally coming up. And by the way, to everybody on YouTube, as well as the guys on Twitch right now, we will be recording from now on in 1440p, really high quality as well, so do look forward to that on YouTube. Twitch stream kind of remains the same quality, but hopefully you will be able to notice.
Yeah, both Shipmasters look like they're just going to be spamming Ghost, which is common. Big map, scouts are kind of a necessity.
Ooh, I like that little Hellbringer drop on the Marines. Stops them from getting access to this power node. But there are ghosts to clean it up.
Bison is coming out now. We'll see what he ends up getting done with it. Where does he go?
It's getting the upgrade, so Cryo Burst is coming in. Not much follow-up though, whereas Sean is already moving along with a lot of ghosts. No doubt the vehicle shielding soon. But went for double extractor first, which is gonna be a problem in terms of the power arriving in time. When you quad pump the ghosts, you kinda delay the shields a lot.
He just gave away vision of where his Bison was. I don't really like that.
Oh yeah, the ground side.
Kept going where it was. Although it does give him control over this node, and so it should be able to put it on ice. So there's that.
Lots of veteran Marines, actually. But yeah, it doesn't look like Typhloss has any hero or anything like that. Insano on tier 1, not that performance, so it does make sense.
I actually don't kind of hate, now I'm thinking about it, I don't hate what he's doing with the Bison here. Giving vision up on the top and basically completely denying an expo. This map specifically, there's only enough expos for every team to have 1 apiece, 1 each player. So if you shut down your opponent, it's expo, just even one of them, you guarantee yourself an advantage, as long as they don't do it back to you. He's trying to grab his own Expo just to get scouted out from the Ghost. Now that Bison obviously cannot help him, but let's see if the Ghost by his teammate can. Doesn't want to sack it, I can see why, but it might be a little too late. These Ghosts are getting pincered. Marine Grenade here. Not many Marines, but enough to get a little bit of splash to maybe push these Ghosts out. And this is a big loss.
Yeah, starting to look great for yellow here.
Psychic gonna do a drop turret there.
Oh wait, it gets worse. Look, Meme Beam is absolutely wiping everything. Yikes.
It's gonna be a counter beam. I don't like the heal right there. Because he could have used that heal on his teammate's Expo, actually.
Yes, you can never really out-heal a beam. And I agree, using it on the base would have been much better.
He didn't take that drop turret and actually try to aim down the base. He could have killed that base with the drop turret plus the Hellbringer combo, since he's messed up the heal and didn't put it on the base. But still might live regardless.
So with everyone going tier 2 now, Kaboom, what do you think is gonna be next? Wait, actually, Psychic is down to 100 power. What? How did it? What happened here?
He's the only one that didn't build a second gen, so he's not going Tech 2, actually. And neither is his teammate, for that matter.
Yeah, Skunky's got the 1000 power, but it is delayed.
Yeah, he finally queues it up. He had to finish off the Ghost that just being built first.
Well, looks like for Sean it's gonna be just Elite Rangers and an Apex, so I assume Engineers, maybe? Or maybe he gets a Shroud to shut down the ice cream truck. That could be pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like Engineers so far. I mean, he can drop in a Spirit Support on next point, which is coming up, so you don't need Engineers yet. But I like the Shroud idea you said. You gotta expect.
Normally doesn't need to hurry up that much with the NGs.
Yeah, you gotta expect at some point that there's a chance that Serena will go Kodiak, so Shrouds will always have benefit. Doesn't look like that's what he's doing, but on a map like this, putting Kodiaks on the high ground in the middle can just completely shut down ground. And they can reach from base to base. Yellow's Ghosts are just cleaning up right now, but he is getting kind of caught. There's a Hunter here, which is going to just decimate them.
Yeah, if there's anything else around, it's a Hunter. It's just savage.
The Bison was coming in, so if he could have probably moved his, instead of extracting, moved his Ghost back to the Bison, but there is an Engineer here now, so this army is going to be much beefier.
Sean's still making Ghosts. Very surprised to see that. Third power extractor on the front base, getting sieged by that ice cream truck. Typhloss expanding. Psychic expanding. Skunky finally
that
healing up the
on the
base.
high ground again.
There it is. Oh,
Essentially shuts down that that Expo completely.
Yeah, it tickles for now, but wait until this thing is upgraded to tier 2. Oh, it's gonna be Hornets. I'm very entertained. Could work.
Makes sense. You're going into a Spirit Support, so which doesn't do anything to Hornets, but it obviously does a lot to vehicles. There goes the Bison.
That was quick.
Yep. Took a long time to be upgrading this Expo, so this red Expo that has been damaged, it's getting healed up now, but it's not very likely to defend itself if it got pushed right now.
Well. At the same time, Psychic, though, completely wiping this Expo and forcing the entirety of Team Blue to turn around. That's a big move. Nicely buying some time.
There's a beam coming in, needs an NG shield or extract.
Ah!
Doesn't do either.
Both unicorns are tells the Ranger. Oh my god, that's a good beam.
Yeah, just killing the Engineers just does so much. You forcing the back off. Probably gonna kill the Hunter off of that too.
so the entire drop is gone. Great. That's some momentum right there for Team Blue. With that many Rangers, I think infantry is no longer a threat. Kinda enough hunters too. Yeah, you can just move in, I think.
Oh yeah, there's nothing here to stop this right now. And he's trying to put a power extractor on that base. That's going to be a big waste because they're just going to get murdered.
Yeah, 800 down the drain.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot that red and yellow can do here. They are trying to get a beam. They'll get a beam on some units that gets extracted out.
Yeah, the rest is protected by energy shields, so that's good. Flame wall coming down, a bit of ice as well. But that does need to be shattered to do any damage, really. Okay, one ranger killed. That's not a great use of the power, sadly. And Psychic Wizard's base looks like it's gonna get evaporated. It's just too much firepower.
There's some anti-air incoming now, so these engineers are starting to fall pretty quickly. But I don't know if there's enough firepower to kill the ground at the moment. It looks like this X was going to go down. It's not going to be a whole lot red and yellow are going to be able to do now. It's all stemmed from getting your spirit support beamed. Let's get pushed right on.
Yes, sir. Now, Psychic Wizard better get a shield on this base or else. Doesn't have the resources for it. I think we might be looking at a Inferno here, maybe? Typhlos is working up to the resources.
Leader point. Gotta kill one or two more things. Yeah, this will definitely be Inferno here. Right about...
Oh, Flame Logs first. But yeah.
Yep, that shouldn't have been his leader point. This has got to be 5th point, so we'll see. I've been watching Zico for a little while now. The Inferno on the back corner. Don't hate it. Could have been all over the base, but units are able to walk out.
Yeah, I guess the one foundry isn't going to get hit, but there's flame balls, so the other harvester in the front is going to get cut down. It's fine, you know. Could have been better.
Yeah, it ended up forcing the red units on the ground to kind of move out or just die, so...
Well, they're still walking back into the fire.
Back into Dark Blue's army. Yeah, it's either that or just get killed by the army, so nowhere to go.
Yeah, Flame Dogs also shoot up with the rockets, so that's fine. Oh my god, that's a lot of blue. Sean also 95 population.
Big extract, but there's still enough units here to finish this off. Or to displace, not extract.
Yeah, that's what it was. But yes, Psychic Wizard completely stripped. He's got his mini bases and some Kodiak support, but that's about it for now. Light Blue's coming back, and Typhlos and Sean together should be able to take down the main. Yeah, that Kinsano is now in Skunky's main.
Yeah. This is resignable.
Very much so. Can't blame the guys. Good effort, but there is a best of 3 up here, so, you know, they can still come back. It's fine. Right, in the blue color we have got Team Scaba, with the dark blue guy being Shanagon, and the teal person being Typhlos. The leaders are Cutter and Atriox.
And over on the red side, we have Skunky Wizards here with STLR. Skunky in the red as Yap Yap. Psychic Wizard is Cutter. Already got a fight down the middle, going over that center power. Obviously, that's a big contestation early on in this map, plus the double mini, and they do trade. Light blue gets one, red gets another, so... Light blue getting pushed off, already getting one of his grunts killed, another one gonna get killed as well, so light blue is gonna be way behind. His third grunt is walking way behind to grab the power at the mini, way behind their bases, so he's gonna be out.
Yeah, all this despite the Yap Yap mine going off. Looks like Team Red is gonna be on the struggle bus a little bit. But they're able to get the mini base going at least, and Yap Yap has a pretty nice little spike early on when the raid camps finish. Thanks to all these free units.
Red has got double raid camp going up top though, so it's going to be a huge push of infantry here from Red. This is probably going to get hard to get stopped too, because the other double mini for light blue, its raid camp that he built is already almost dead just because of the units here. So that's going to go down. There's not going to be Sui's easily be able to stop this.
Wow. Yeah, that's a problem, especially with the double raid camp coming up from our Yap Yap. So first it's going to be heavy grunts, because you do need to get that power moving. In fact, the generator has never been upgraded yet, so that's going to be heavy grunts for quite a bit.
It wasn't able to grab much power in the middle.
Yeah, Psychic having to go with the back mini base. And it looks like we're going to have a Spartan from that. Makes sense. As you can just turn that later into like a generator or something.
And it looks like a supply pad for now. But, there's not much to save this, dark blue, or light blue double mini.
No, this is absolutely getting wrecked. Like, both the raid camp and the main mini base will be destroyed. That's a lot of leader power XP actually for Team Red here.
One thing about this map tends to lead to pretty quick games in twos, just because of the nature of the double minis. Once you get control of the middle, you just get overwhelmed at home.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever loses that middle fight. In threes, you can turtle for 7 hours and just be fine.
The game doesn't crash.
Yeah, that's it's more likely the game crashes than you lose if you know half of what you're doing turtling.
Getting some microphone issues reported. Hopefully it's fine. Let us know if not. I do have an open back headphone, so when I get too close to the microphone, Kaboom's voice might get picked up twice. So trying not to do that with my posture. That's how we have posture
Now,
check.
I was gonna say, blue team does have 2 leaders here now in the middle with some snipers, so they're gonna be able to take over a little bit of control. The only thing here is really just Red's grunt riders, but they'll easily get picked off. I don't know what Red gained control and then just stopped doing anything. They're just sitting there waiting. Already 2 grunt riders pushed in. There's gonna be grunts or mines there. Gonna be picked up by the cannon fodder though. Some mines are kind of useless.
Well, it's a pretty nice little comeback with the snipers and the Spartan. That definitely is going to take care of any infantry that pops out, and the Hellbringers too.
If they did Goliath,
Wait, that's
Tippio?
that's a
He
baby
doesn't
chosen.
have his upgrade on. Yeah. And he doesn't, I don't know, he has the power to upgrade it. Like, I don't know why he's not.
Never do
It's
that,
like one
guys.
of the most important upgrades in the game. Like, in this game.
Yeah, it doesn't do any damage. Look at that, and so little health. It's gonna get picked off, and then Team Red might be able to just walk up this cliff, and things should be fine. Chopper just got destroyed on the mine.
Dark Blue is doing a really good job keeping him in this fight, though. He pushed the snipers back behind the garrison for some protection. Now the Spartan's just going to town on the units, plus his Marines. So Dark Blue does take control of this fight without Light Blue really being able to help him because of that chosen's issue.
Yeah, but at least he's got some choppers around to help. Blue did the carrying, no doubt, but now they're
Red's
back
trying
in
to do a little
Love it.
cheeky little expo on the far left of Light Blue's base, but it's already been scouted out.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Sean is cutter, right? So he'll be able to do an ODST drop on that anytime he likes. Skunky trying to get up the mass raid camps to try to handle that, but there's the ODST point, and should be any moment that they come in.
I mean, blue team, after they kill this double mini, they can just walk right up onto the main bases because they're both double gem with no production. Skunky is now on Tech 2 with just a turret, but it's going to infantry, which could, or a vehicle, which could be hijacked. He's trying to go double raid camp on this far expo, so a lot of production buildings being built, but right now, not many units on the map. For Yap Yap, 23 pop is nothing.
I am surprised there's no ODSTs.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, Sean's making turrets. Not sure what he's preparing for. And meanwhile, his base is like upgrading itself. The choppers will not be able to destroy it. Not even close. Now base for Sean, and I guess we're gonna go into a comfortable tier 2. Skunky's already there. Wizard probably working on it soon, but he's got also an expo coming up. And Typhus attempting the ninja base as well, but it's gonna be taken down by these Hellbringers, Marines, and the Spartan, no doubt.
Right now, Dark Blue's in the best position to just go walk right into Red's main if he wanted to, drop ODSTs and just pretty much win him the game, but he's just choosing not to take that.
Yeah, really underestimating the lead that they're in.
Light Blue getting completely punished by a Spartan drop and then turret drop, so he's gonna lose his expo because of it.
Yeah, that was too much army there. Again, these guys aren't working together in this location at least. And I think if I see this correctly, those cannon fodder are upgraded for damage.
There's the ODST drop. Both of them, actually. One on offense, one on defense. Same spot. There's going to be a beam. How's the splits? Non-existent. And eventually they come in.
Yeah,
but the ODST drop, but the ODSTs by Dark Blue hit both gens that were side by side. Both of them were red bar. If he can take out both of these, Red is going to be completely shut down of anything that requires power. He'll just be stuck to heavy grunts only.
They're pretty close to taking it out. The Spartan's here as well, so I think it's almost a guaranteed takedown. Turret doesn't manage to stun the Spartan, but even then, that would be enough to take it down. Brutal.
He has a leader point too, so he could have just Archer missiled if it worse comes to worse. But he does take out both gens and then is backing off. Red is trying to go hero, but I mean, you don't have any power income anymore. It's kind of hard.
Diego joining
does
the
get
fight,
pushed
but
away.
he's kind of alone, so he'll be taken down. Psychic saving the day here. But yeah, he'll need to do some damage. Taking that Spartan is nice. Taking over the middle is pretty much a requirement at this point, as Skunky's lost both of those gens. Psychic now in tier 2 as well. No buildings yet. In fact, 4 building slots are idle. Ay ay ay. Gotta work on that macro a bit. Skunky hopefully will be able to upgrade that expo so that red team can come back a bit. Otherwise, blue team is still in a fairly decent position and there's nothing here to push with. Should be able to hold the bases and all that.
Shanagon as Cutter has 2 supply pads. Total.
That is not enough.
That is nowhere near enough. And then you have his teammate with 2 non-upgraded gens. Not to point out the miscomings of these players, but we try to give them a little bit of tips and help. Definitely need to upgrade gens, and as Cutter, you definitely need more than 2 supply pads. That's for sure. He is building a 3rd now, so a little late on that.
Getting there, but there's 2 more slots. If those are pads as well, then it's kind of okay. Still probably don't need double air as Cutter.
No.
Unless you're trying to surprise them.
Yep, he just sacked one and is now building a supply pad on it.
Okay, good.
Although, he didn't need to sack it because he had 2 open slots, but I guess you can... If you're struggling on supply that much, you might as well recycle the building for more.
Yeah, it's not like
planning to use
you'll
it.
buy the air.
Some Rangers in this mix now. but not enough to really do damage.
Yeah, the sniper and the Spartan together are way too much. Typhloss is going to lose this mini base. There's no way to protect it, even though he's got a pretty nice army overall.
But it looks like they will take out Red's Expo that was on their side of the map. It's have red bar health now, so it'd be nice to be able to finally look forward for the blue team for once. There's a big ball of red team's army just moving down the middle. They're gonna try to go after the light blue Expo.
They're still only just the tier 1 goblins. I wonder if that upgrade is coming in anytime soon. Doesn't have the power right now.
He did lose both gens, so yeah, it was really hard to get that. The only thing they got is he only rebuilt 1 gen.
Well, they are about to have free power nodes, so that helps a lot in twos.
It'd be a really nice place to put a beam down. If
oh wait, those are yellow mines. Okay, I thought they're the other team, but no.
Big drop here. Oh, if he'd beam comboed big drop, it did bulwark the base actually.
Wow. Oh, the sea mine about to detonate, and we've got an eradication.
That's what he's saying for. That is huge.
Oh, the beams alone took out most of the army, and then a little bit of an explosion to finish. Yeah, I guess blue team is back in it. That was some really nice little powers.
Need to get their army together though. The Dark Blue's going a little bit ahead, and the Chosen now they're together because the Chosen could have really helped out clean up some of this little army around with the splash damage. So ODST to counter.
There must have been some supplies given from Typhloss to Sean, I think. There's no way he could afford all these things.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, how did he get that all much the supply with 2 supply pads not that long ago? Granted, he does now have 6 supply pads.
Yeah,
all
that's
upgraded,
more like
so
it.
He's definitely catching up now in that power game. You're taking much more control of the map.
Now Typhloss getting the 3rd Expo on top of everything. So yeah, Team Blue is looking really strong. There's not many defenses here for yellow and red. Psychic has a better army for sure. No upgraded Spartan just yet. Getting infantry upgrade level 2.
Only thing here is just the turrets is really the only thing they gotta watch out for. But they can just move up onto this Expo here and just kill that. Trying to drop mines, but they got picked off before they can arm. And they should be creeping up on the next leader point, which would give Dark Blue close air support. Use big drop on 0.5, so usually Spartan 6 is the other one. Big yap mine, but army should be able to heal up. Big fight on the bridge. Too bad there's no way to turn off this bridge.
Oh! Oh, the beams. Double beam. Everyone's stuck on the bridge. Like you said, that's painful.
It looks like Blue's getting wiped a little bit here. They still have some units, though.
Yeah,
and then we have that one Chosen as well.
That's a big deal. Spartan trying to take over the tank, but it's gonna be so low health. I'm not even sure. That's probably gonna just blow up.
Not quite. Doesn't take any damage during that time, but he can just turn around and pop it. Both teams are losing a lot, but light blue or yellow did lose that Expo. There's the close air I was talking about. This is huge because it can help them take out the upgraded turrets. Kind of out of range of the whole base. Slightly in front. But it will clean up in the army, it is. Cleans up that anti-infantry turret. Yeah,
that was the main source of damage anyway, and shooting down that heavy supply pad as well is going to be very useful. As Psychic Wizard doesn't have a whole lot of them left. I think he's on 3 supply pads. Only 2 supply pads. That's very, very low. But has a lot of resources, so maybe could do a big drop. Well, there's a Spartan around though soon.
The one thing about putting this close air out front is that once you clean up the front 2 turrets and the front 2 pads, it aims down the center, guaranteed. So the base itself is already red bar.
Yep.
An archer missile can finish this up at this point.
Probably don't even need that. It looks like the heroes and the ODS. Oh, okay, ODSTs. Yep. That will do
big drop, but at this point, probably too late.
Yeah, Spartan should be
Oh, he
ready
does
to
have
take over the
Yap
tag.
heroes in the back, though. Base already is at half health.
Oh, wow.
I don't think they'll be able to finish it now.
Yeah, looks like not. What's Spartan doing? Why isn't... Oh, it's on cooldown.
Yeah, they live. I don't see anything coming in to really be able to push this.
Very good defense.
He did... Oh my god, he did Unbreakable on just an engineer, and there are 2 engineers and a Chosen. That is an expensive ass leader power for that.
Especially if you still lose the Chosen, which is looking like it's gonna happen. Oh, maybe they can make it.
I mean, this is still devastating regardless of how you look at it. Like, Psychic Wizard was down to 2 pads total. 3 if you count the one in the back, but it says Barracks that he needs to sack and change for a supply pad immediately. Chosen actually might get out.
Yeah, a little faster. The drop saved him.
The drop saved it.
No
yeah, and he can get back
way.
to the base, which has a shield. Insane.
Damn,
But-
they're letting the Cyclops get away. Oh no. Every little bit counts at this point. Oh! Oh, Condor on the way by Sean. 77
what he's been
seconds
doing.
out. As for Typhos, Logistics 2, Wraiths, Scorch. So man is building up a lot here.
They will win this game. It's just about how long does it take. And if they win this game, that is actually the series as well, because they won game 1.
So it is. Yeah, Psychic now trying to expand, but like, how far behind are these guys? It's actually crazy. I don't
Finally does sack that back barracks, but he puts an air pad on it, so still no resources.
Yeah, thing is, Skunky also doesn't really have an answer. The Condor is really the thing that will do them in here. There's just no answer to it. Would need 7 Reavers or something to really counter that. Skunky doesn't even have a foundry. Oh, does have a foundry, but 0 Reavers. 1 Reaver, excuse me. EMP might help if he upgrades those grunts. Heavy grunts are pretty good. But yeah, here's the Condor.
Actually, we'll save that base again. There's a drop turret on the bridge. Just shut it down. Plus a few units.
Nice.
I mean, they're trying to work the subs back in, but they don't know about this Condor yet until right now.
Panic a lot.
They are pushing with that Condor to the base that does have units. There is 1 Reaper there.
Oh, the beam
There's
will
a
actually do a
beam
lot of
too.
damage. It's just 1, I'm afraid. Yeah, that still is a lot of damage to the Condor, though. Very weird how that works, but hey.
He does sacrifice his Spartan in order to save that. Well, Spartan's still alive, but it's probably gonna go down.
Might make it out.
Oh,
Holy
with the
crap.
Y ability of the Condor, he actually does make it out. Nice way to get a shield out, sneak a shield on that base, so he'll be able to stay alive a little longer.
Yeah, Condor's pretty good against buildings, though, so it won't last very long, but every little second does help.
Yeah, on the other side, Yellow's slowly getting beaten into the ground. He's getting help everywhere he can from his teammate, but looks like a little too late.
Yeah, just lost a Spartan to those Wraiths. Please don't shoot me is actually coming in really clutch. But no other turrets are coming up. None of them are anti-vehicle, so these Wraiths are gonna have free reign over those ODSTs for sure. Condor is retreating for now. Oh, to take care of the Marauders, fair enough. Yeah, those are toast.
That Spartan that lived on Black Bar Health just got a vet and its shield back.
Oh no.
Now it's healing up, so there's a big missed opportunity there.
I've seen the shields, but the vet, like that's too much. Once again, the shield, the base is down, and it looks like the Chosen is
Loads air
upgrade the
support on the
trifle barrel.
after the base already dies, but I think he might have caught these units sitting here.
Yeah, actually,
There's a lot of rates that are gonna fall from here.
It's gonna pay for itself. Very nice.
I mean, it's super risky because you could have just teleported the army away from the close air and wasted the point. But I don't advise this, but it does work out because he kills all but one wraith up by it, and kills some of the infantry on the ground as well.
Yeah, man, 3 Wraiths that paid for itself. Very nice. But close air support on the other side too. Sean has one, and now he's blasting the base from far away with that Condor. Can't even put all this on one screen. It's too much range. I kinda can. There you go.
A lot of upgraded turrets here on Yellow's base. It's gonna actually be hard for Light Blue to push in and win this. But the Chosen will end up finishing him off in the end.
Well, with Sean having one on the other side, I guess he can... Oh, God. That's a way to get rid of everything.
Yep. You're adding the base. Took a little longer than they would have wanted, but Blue is gonna end up pushing in and winning this game. There's not much I can see that could happen now to prevent them from winning this push.
Yeah, there's an anti-vehicle turret, so it's a little annoying, but the Chosen alone can take care of this.
Yes. It was 4 anti-vehicle turrets a minute ago, so 1 isn't bad. Beaming the base, actually.
They're speeding up the process any way they can. On the other side, the Condor is now shelling the main. Also won't last on the base. Shield drops. And Team Red is going to resign this one. So that's a win for Team Scaba, who are going into the finals of the tournament from here. GG and well played. So it's not completely over for Skunky Visitors. They've got the bronze match. They can still gain more points than they were not going to get otherwise. So it all works out. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.